Junkyards and Barn Finds, and this is Model Monday. Alright guys, let me give you a little heads up what we've been doing while I'm editing the car show and the truck show from this weekend, letting this dry. So we've got the frame done, the tires, which are rubber, we put on the rims. These are a pain in the butt. I don't like rubber tire, two-piece rubber tires, but they were anyway. And so I've got the tires are on here. They sat all night. It's now Sunday morning. We started this yesterday morning. I'm sorry, we started Friday. So then yesterday we did it for about 2 hours. Had to go film some car shows and truck show. Then came back, let the frame dry Friday night. Now we have the wheels are all solid on there. Then we painted the engines black. We put the engines together and painted them black. Now, this is the Hemi. This is the one we were going to use. And we put the blower, air cleaner, and the belt on there. Now, the front, we also painted, you guys saw we painted the front nose piece. And all we did was put this together and put it through the hole, let it sit in the holes, but we glued this together so that way it's solid. So in a couple minutes, we'll go ahead and get working on this as soon as I'm done editing. But we have the 427 engine here, and if you look on the directions right here, get this out of the way. So this is the Hemi, and this is the 427. But the model kit came with 2 blocks and the valve covers, oil pans, and everything. But it only has 1 blower and 1 air scoop, and 1 belt for the blower and air scoop. But if you remember, if you watch the channel, about a week or 2 ago, we went over parts boxes. Now, I don't usually ever bring a part in from another kit, and I'm not doing it for the kit itself. We're going to use this engine here. We're not using the 427. We're using the Hemi, so we're only using parts to build the car that are with the kit. However, I took my parts box here open, and I found a couple blowers from other kits, some belts from other kits, and I've got a couple air cleaners. I've got that one, and that one. Put this engine block back in. And so I can actually, I even have a high-rise manifold here, which I'm not going to use. But I have these pieces, which I will use to build the rest of this engine, and then I'll put that in my engine box. I have a box with spare engines I've built. So that's the whole reason you want to keep parts. Secondly, I want to show you guys real quick is this is flashing. So the Hemi had so much flashing around it because it's a very old kit. This kit is from the 1970s. I believe it used to be a monogram kit. I did some research online. And if you want to see some real good research about Jungle Jim, there's also one Jungle Pam who was his wife. And you could see all these cars. He had these Novas. They were all Jungle Jim cars, but this is one of the earlier ones in the 70s. By 73, it said Revell, because Revell sponsored him because they made model kits of his Novas, his Vegas, and other vehicles that he had. But anyway, just wanted to kind of give you a heads up of where we're at. And when we come back, I'll be sitting here and we'll be building a model again. I just have to finish editing real quick on Sunday morning, and then we'll put this together. And I believe we are actually going to end up having a model Monday, but on Tuesday, because we just shot 3 videos over the weekend of car shows and a truck show that I want you guys to see. And so the part 2 of the car show goes up on Monday. So this will actually be Model Monday put up on Monday night. All right. Thank you. We'll see you shortly. All right, everybody. So this is where we're at. We have the wheels, everything's done on the chassis right here. So the chassis is done, all put together. We went over this before, but we put the wheels, tires. So the chassis, it's not 100%, but it's 99% because the other stuff we have to add on. Both engines are done. Now remember what I said, we're not using the 427 here. We're not using this one. Let me take it out of this. So this is the 427. And remember what I told you, parts box. And I rarely ever do that. Actually, this is the first time I've ever done it where I've used parts, not with the car, but only because we're not using this engine. This engine had everything except for the fan belt, the blower, and the air cleaner, which I had in my parts box, which I just talked about a minute ago when I showed you. So this is done. Painted the transmission. So this one here can just sit over there. And we will be putting these exhaust headers on because this is the exhaust headers for the Ford. This is the Hemi engine, which is now done. And so here's our Hemi engine. And the Hemi engine has these, which will go on, but the instructions say to put these on after we put this in the frame. And this sits in the frame. I believe it sits like right like that, or pretty close to right there. Anyway, I haven't actually, that's the first time I even put it in there. Then we have this piece here, which will go there. And then this, well, then we have the seat that will go there. We have the cage, which will go here. We'll put the steering column in, the steering wheel column and all is right in here and in here. And the steering wheel, which is not really a wheel, it's this. Now, this came with the car. This came with the kit. And this is a funny car steering wheel. It also came with this steering wheel, which is very, very tiny. And I'm not using it because I know I looked at all the videos and most of them showed this steering column in. We have the two funny car body holders, which go here and there to hold the body up. We have the glass right here. The glass is going to get glued into here, and we'll use Mod Podge. If you guys watch the channel, we use Mod Podge, the white glue, to put it in because that glue is invisible. So this goes up in the car along with the glass up into the body. I'm sorry, into the body. Then that will sit there like that. And then this will sit on top here. We did the back end here. I painted the lights. Now, I still have to detail around. There's a little silver, make it even. And then this will go in the back. This piece here, this hinge right there, that you see, I had to glue that in there. That hinge hooks into these two holes right there. Into these holders here, one there, one there. And then here's the front end, which we detailed. And this will get glued onto here, onto the front. So, and then a couple little pieces. Here's the drive shaft right here. And here is the fuel tank right there that goes in the front. And we have the foot pedal right there. So there's a couple pieces. So what I'm going to do next is we're going to glue all this together. Put this in. The one thing I really want to do, and I probably will, is I think in my part box I have a harness, a red harness. I'm going to put that in later, not today, not for this kit here, but later on I have a couple racing harnesses that came in other kits I didn't use. So I will do that. So I'm going to put this in, the stick shift, the steering column, put all this together, and then I'll be back. And once I'm back, I'll show you the kit as it's done without decals, and then we'll do the decals, and then we'll have it done. And I love this kit. I actually love Jungle Jim's funny car. I'm glad I found it, and I think it was definitely worth it. By the way, if you go to Joann Fabrics, which is where I found this, if you go online, you can actually get coupons. So this kit which they list for, I think it's $29. We got 14. We got it for 50% off with a digital coupon. So it's really a $15 model. And honestly, this is a cool model for 15 bucks. All right. So when you come back, the model should be together. If it's not together, it'll just be where the body is just sitting off to the side. This will all be done. The body will all be done. It'll just be one where I don't have the body sitting on there. But I think this is a really awesome kit. I kept test fitting the tires and the body and so that, make sure that the front wheels, they are where the wheel well is with the back wheels. Now, in real dragsters, and I can tell you right now, because I go to drag track and you guys have seen the videos of dragsters, tires a lot of times do stick out outside of the wheel wells in the back, and they do stick up under the body in the front. So I'm not real concerned with any of that. That looks right. So anyway, we'll do this, get it done, and when I come back, you'll see the finished product. All right, guys, real quick. Glass went in using Mod Podge because that's going to dry clear, but I had to use my glue because the inside I don't know what to call this. I guess the interior panel for the body. Tab, there's like a little bump there. You can see a tab there, tab there, tab here. You want to glue that and then let it rest upside down and just let it rest for a long time. I don't even know how long. So we're going to let this rest for, I may let this rest till tomorrow. I don't even know. I'll just check on it down the road here. But you want to make sure the glass is in where it's supposed to be, and this inner panel, because this inner panel is going to be what interacts with this panel. This panel here is going to be what that sits on once it's when it closes. So this piece is going to stay. This piece will stay here, and then that is going to come down and rest on this. So you want to just make sure that is in there where it's supposed to be. All right, that's what we're doing. Okay, I'll see you in a little while. So we've got the body done. Body is complete, just drying at this moment. We have the interior in, we've got the glass in. It fits fine over top of the chassis. Let's put it down like that. There we go. I'm going to wait till the morning to connect the back here, because what you have to do is the two pieces in here, this here, they get squeezed into these two here, and then you have these that are the things to hold up the car. Also, these headers here, they're going to go underneath. Actually, I think this one goes on this side, but they go up and under. So I'm going to wait and do them in the morning. And then here we have the headers drying for the 427 that we built. So this is the Ford motor there, that's the Hemi motor there. So the next thing I have to do is just put the decals on this car. Once I have the decals on, then tomorrow morning I can connect this, and we should be all good to go. So that's basically all we have left, is to put the decals on, let that dry, put the headers on this car, and connect it up in the back, and then it's done. And if you want to buy some of our swag or check out our other stuff, I'm going to put the store information in right here. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Sean, and you guys have watched 4.5 million times our videos. We have over 755 videos up right now, and we only have 20,000 subscribers. So if you love our channel, there's three ways you can really help. You can subscribe, you can like, and if you want any of our gear, from t-shirts from when we were on the Hot Rod Power Tour, to coffee mugs, stickers, hats, bags, baby onesies, everything, please watch what I'm going to do. We're going to go to my homepage, click here. Once you click on this, it takes you to our official JYBF store. You can go in, you can pick any of the different designs that we have, and we have a bunch, as you can see. And once you've picked the design that you want, you can put it on everything from a hat to a tote bag to a gym bag to a sweatshirt to a hoodie to baby diaper bags to baby diapers, I think. I don't know. We have like literally hundreds of different items here in different colors. You choose the color, you choose whatever design you want. Pay for it, they ship it to you from the warehouse. You will get it right away. If there's any issues, you can return them if you have to. We take credit cards. We've been shipping stuff around, and I see you guys wearing it. So if you want to help us, the channel, please go to the store and click on that, find something you like, and hopefully I'll see you somewhere. You know, we're already all around the country. In fact, so the next time you're out and you see me, give me a yell. and then I'll put you on the channel wearing some of our gear. All right, guys. If you want to order all that stuff, let us know. We've got some new shirts coming out. And hey, we have an update on the Coca-Cola GMC tractor trailer for the parts coming. All right, guys, this is the final of the Jungle Gym Atlantis Funny Car 70 Camaro. We have the spare 427 engine here. Now, this is the only time I've ever used parts from my parts box for a build on any channel. And we added the blower that I had in a spares box, this air cooler or air cleaner from the box, and the belt system. Everything else came in this kit. Then we could take a look here at the funny car itself. And we've got the 1970 blown Hemi powered 1970 Jungle Gym Briggs Chevrolet Honest Charlie's funny car. It was a fun build. It did take a while. We actually took 4 days to build this, but that's because each day it took about an hour. So it only took about 4 hours to build, but we had to wait for the blue paint to dry. We had to build the frame, let the frame dry overnight. The engine had to dry for a while. The roll cage had to dry. Everything had to dry. And so with drying time, it took about 4 days, but really the build was only about 4 hours. So if we take off the shell, and we do have these sticks that come with it that if you could see right there in the photograph, it would be one here, one here. They're a pain in the butt to put up. So I'm just going to show, here is the actual frame with the Hemi, with the transmission, with the rear end, with the wheelie bars, seat, steering wheel, blower, the gas tank, everything came out really good to me. I really enjoy it. I think it's a really awesome build. Very easy. Anybody who has built any models at all should be able to build this. Let's put the frame back on here. There we go. All right. So there we go. Jungle Gym funny car. Thanks for watching, guys. I will try to put a link to where you can purchase this below. So if you want to try and buy it. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you for an awesome January. And we hope that February of this year is just as awesome. So thank you, guys. We'll see you next time. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.